Good day. This is Psych 384, Study Session 2. Goals of Science and Value of Science. Introduction. Science is guided by goals and values. These goals and values help practitioners to maintain high standards in the conduct of their research, as well as in the presentation of the findings. Values and goals also ensure that researchers conduct their work mindful of the ethical issues that guide the methods researchers employ in their studies. Objective. At the end of this lecture, you should be able to enumerate the goals and key values of science. Pre-test. What do you understand by the goals of science and the values of science? Content. Goals of science. The behavioral sciences have 4 goals, namely description, understanding, prediction, and control of behavior. 1. Description. A scientific goal encompasses 4 aspects. A. Definition of phenomenon. Science seeks to define the phenomenon to be studied and to differentiate among phenomena. This means that a concept must be defined by describing what the concept means. For example, if you are interested in studying helping behavior, you will need to first define what helping is. B. Description is also used to differentiate among closely related phenomena. This ensures that the researcher is studying exactly what he wants to study. For example, differentiation is usually made between aggression and hostility. C. Describe relationships among phenomena. For instance, it has been shown that frustration elicits many responses, one of which is aggression. The discovery of relationship among phenomena helps us understand why certain events occur together. 2. Understanding as a scientific goal. Understanding is an attempt aimed at determining why a phenomenon occurs at all. If, for instance, a researcher has determined that eyewitness account can be inconsistent, the researcher might be interested in finding out, understanding why the inconsistencies exist and what causes them. 3. Prediction. This goal seeks to use our understanding of the causes of phenomenon and the relationships among them to predict events. 4. Control involves the use of knowledge of a phenomenon to influence it in some ways. Science practitioners use the principles of behavioral science to influence or control human behavior. Value of science. Science rests upon 4 key values in its attempt to generate knowledge that can be used to describe, understand, predict, and control our world. 1. Empiricism. This principle holds that all decisions about what constitutes knowledge are based on objective evidence rather than ideology or abstract logic. When evidence and ideology are in conflict, evidence should prevail. 2. Skepticism. The principle of skepticism implies that researchers should always question the quality of the knowledge they have on any topic by asking how, why, what, and when questions. The value of skepticism is that it helps to ensure that the theories that describe knowledge are as complete and correct as possible. 3. Tentativeness. Knowledge is tentative and so can change as new evidence emerges. That is, a principle which may be valid today may become obsolete tomorrow as new evidence emerges. For instance, it was previously thought that there were sex differences in conformity, but later findings by Eagley and Carley, 1981, have debunked that no such differences in conformity existed. 4. Publicness. Scientists do not only bring to the public domain their research findings, but they also make public how the research was conducted. There are 3 advantages of doing this. A. By bringing the research finding to the public domain, it gives people access to the results of the research. B. It allows scientists to confirm the validity of others' research work by examining how the research was carried out, methodology, design, and so on. C. It also allows for research findings to be replicated by other researchers to see if they will also get the same result. Summary. In this lecture, we have examined the goals and values of science and how these goals and values help practitioners to maintain high standards in the conduct of their research and in the presentation of their findings. We have come to the end of study section 2. Thanks for listening.